Hello, Cryptonauts, and welcome back to another episode of Cryptocurrency Chat. I'm your host, Blockchain John, with my co-host, Jake Jabrelli at Jabrelli Farms. You can check out his website at jabrelli.com. So with that said, hello, Jake. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, John?
Awesome, thanks. So first of all, I want to make sure I give a proper thank you for being on the podcast so many times. I don't think I've done that enough for you. So with that said, I just dropped my microphone on my face. With that said, thank you for being on the podcast over and over again. I do appreciate that, and I'm sure all the listeners and viewers do appreciate you being on the podcast. Just to mix it up, it's good to have a co-host that I can bounce crypto information with. So,
Yep.
Yeah. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, there's your website, by the way. We do have, you can check them out right here at just a bunch of referral links at jabrelli.com. All right, now let's move over to the top 10 crypto news and top 10 crypto stats.
Coins.
Coins. And we're gonna. What an episode! Okay, let's just go ahead and get started. Number one, Bitcoin settling at $38,326 with a 7-day gain of 20.1%. That's a whopping for Bitcoin.
It's really up a lot.
That's insane. So before I continue any further, for the listeners and viewers out there, if you didn't BTFD, then you are missing out. Okay, you should. When crypto was going sideways for the past month or two, hopefully you stack sats and hodls, because now is the payout. This is where the reward comes into play. Now, if you're trying to buy now, I would say shame on you, right? That's at least what I would say.
FOMO.
Don't FOMO,
right now.
man.
Just because it's up doesn't mean you buy now. You should have bought when it went down. When it's going down is when you buy.
Right. Or going sideways. When it's boring, buy it.
Yes.
Number two.
Market is boring, buy.
Right. Number two, Ethereum settling at $2,326.77 with another whopping 7-day gain of 22.1%. Third place, Tether settling at $1. Hey. Fourth place, Binance.
Coin.
Yeah. Binance Coin in fourth place, settling at $322.23 with a 7-day gain of 5.9%. Number five, Cardano, settling at $1.35 with a double-digit 13.8% gain. Number six, XRP, settling at 66 cents with a 12.4% gain in 7 days. Number seven, Dogecoin, settling at 22 cents with a whopping 22.3% gain for the past 7 days. Number 8, USD coin. Whoa, it is settled at $1. Of course.
Because it's a stable coin.
Because it's a stable coin. Number 9, Polkadot, settling at $14.92 with another double-digit whopping gain of 16.8% in the past 7 days. And number 10, Binance USD, settling at what? That's unbelievable. $1.01. Wow. All right, Cryptonauts. Your overall total market cap is at $1.579 trillion, up by 9.9%. Awesome. That is good news.
Get your coins. Get your candies from.
Oh, that's right. Collect your candies. Actually, let me show you how to do that. I forgot to collect my candy. Look at that. So it did reset on me. Collect your 10 candies. There you go. Bling. Got it. And when you do, obviously you can go to rewards and buy some rewards here. Check this out. How to DeFi. I bought a couple of these already. So they also have NFTs on here. So if you collect your candies every single day, you can buy some awesome NFTs or get some discounts like NordVPN, Travala, let's see, Grid Plus, Defiant, Chain to Frame. Let's see, there's a bunch of crypto swag. Yeah. So with that said, let's move on over to the crypto news of the day. All right, so I'll let Jake take over this one.
Right, so the Bitcoin eyes 40K after weekend surge. This is by the Decrypt staff who wrote this, apparently a nameless person. Last Tuesday, Bitcoin sank below 30,000 for the first time in a month. By Sunday night, just 5 days later, Bitcoin was up 30% higher and getting very close to 40,000 again. The top cryptocurrency rebounded dramatically over the weekend and accelerated further when Asian markets opened on Monday morning. Ethereum has also bounced back from a long bearish stretch, up 22% in the past week, up to just over 2,300, as you guys just heard in the top 10. There are a few recent events that likely helped reinvigorate the crypto markets. On Wednesday, at a pro-Bitcoin virtual event called the B Word, Elon Musk pleased Bitcoiners when he reiterated that he owns and believes in Bitcoin, as does Tesla, and also revealed that his other company, SpaceX, holds Bitcoin on its balance sheet. He also said for the first time he owns some Ethereum and is a fan of DeFi, decentralized finance, the fast trading investment industry built atop Ethereum. The rapper Busta Rhymes was also inspired by the event that he had loaded up on Bitcoin and is now looking into Ethereum. Square and Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey and ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood, two other prominent Bitcoin flag wavers, also spoke at the virtual event. Wood's firm bought the crypto dip last week, smart, by loading up on shares of Coinbase and Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC. The crypto job listing at Amazon, as you may have heard in the last episode, added to the renewed excitement in crypto markets. Amazon listed the role for digital currency and blockchain product lead in the following statement to the media. We covered this. If you were listening yesterday, this is what happened. So in crypto markets, analysts often focus on key resistance levels on Bitcoin's way to its April all-time high around 63,000, 40,000, and 50,000 were seen as resistance levels that it broke through. Now that Bitcoin is retesting the 40,000 level, and its move after that will determine whether it truly reemerges from this brutal bear market of the past 3 months. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, first of all, I just want to reiterate that brutal past 3 months is the time that you should have been stacking sats. I mean, I've been buying every single month for years now, and of course when it goes sideways or down, I'm buying even more. So yeah. In regards to Cathie Wood, I wish I had a sound box so I can put the applause on her. Awesome for buying the dip. Always BTFD. All day, every day. In regards to Amazon, heck, that's awesome. I mean, I said it the last time. I'll say it again. Amazon getting into it. Cool.
All right. Your turn. What's the next article?
Okay. Next article. Vermont is fourth state to target BlockFi's Bitcoin savings account, written by Ekenjenk. Vermont is the fourth state to issue an order against crypto lending firm BlockFi's high-interest savings account for offering unregistered securities. Details of the notice served by Vermont's financial regulators aren't yet available, but BlockFi informed customers about its existence on its website. BlockFi and the state of Vermont security divisions did not immediately respond to Decrypt's request for comment. Over the past week, regulators in New Jersey, Texas, and Alabama have opened investigations against BlockFi and two of its subsidiaries, BlockFi Lending and BlockFi Trading. Regulators allege that BlockFi's interest accounts, which advertise high returns for customers that deposit crypto, amount to unregistered securities. Bum, bum, bum. Securities are investment contracts. Sales of them in the U.S. have to be registered with the country's Securities and Exchange Commission. The regulators argue that BlockFi's lending accounts amount to securities because when BlockFi's customers deposit their crypto, they expect BlockFi to earn them interest. BlockFi denies that these accounts constitute securities offerings. In a tweet on July 23rd, the company said it's discussing things with regulators. Now I'm going to read this tweet here. It says, this is from BlockFi. It says, we are in active dialogue with multiple regulators to demonstrate that the BlockFi interest account, BIA, is not a security and should not be regulated as one. Bold letters, we firmly believe that the BIA is lawful and appropriate for crypto market participants, and we remain steadfast in our commitment to fight for consumers' rights to earn interest on their crypto assets. We welcome discussion with regulators and believe that appropriate regulation of this industry is key to its future success. BlockFi. All right. Let's see.
It's unfortunate. It's funny because Texas has long been in this boat of trying to make sure that things, not just BlockFi itself, but any trading company is not doing this what they consider to be a kind of illegal scheme for investors. And I get it. They want to protect people, but part I hate to put it this way, but actually no, I don't hate to put it this way. Let me be clear about this. Decentralized currency, like all blockchain is, for the most part, is bucking the trend. Is really kind of sticking it to the people who've been, in this air of security first. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be secure with your money. You absolutely should. But the distinction here is that the old way of thinking that trend is being bucked. And those people do not like it. Of course, they're the ones that are, quote, in control, so they're going to be, on your case about it. But the United States government has already declared what these things are, and it is up to the states to determine things otherwise. They do have those rights, but it's there's a fear about the unknown. I think
Old
we all know
money
this.
doesn't like new money.
And yes, old money does not like new money. So there's going to be this happening
It's good. Yep.
for a while.
Yep. It's a rubber band effect. It's like they want to get into it, but they don't want you to get into it. So there's like a sway to it. Obviously, they want to pump it up, and then make you buy at the top, and then talk a bunch of trash, and then have it all go down, so they can buy and sell and stack sats. They're smart. They're not dumb. They got the smartest people in the world buying these up for sure, and they've been buying it for years.
So
All right, next news. We're going to go ahead and skip the Robinhood. Robinhood eyes crypto lending and skating services. That was written by Ekin Jank. That is just yeah.
the next one was also from Enkenjank. Indie game hides free Bitcoin for players. It's kind of a neat article, I think. A computer game about finding a stolen beard in Beardsville will give away free Bitcoin to the first player that solves an in-game puzzle. The game, You Stole My Beard, contains 12 scraps of virtual paper, each containing a single word. Together, the scraps comprise the seed phrase to an Electrum wallet with real Bitcoin in it for the first person who can crack the code. Seed phrases are a string of random words that allow whomever possesses them to access a cryptocurrency wallet. The developer, California one-man band Neil Collier, said he transferred some Bitcoin to a wallet but doesn't disclose how much. I got converted to Bitcoin about a year ago, and I love it, Collier wrote on Reddit yesterday. Anything to raise awareness of Bitcoin and promote my passion project. Some prospective players on Reddit raised concerns about bots running the fun, as often happens in crypto, by mining the game for seed phrases. Collier didn't reply to those concerns. The game will be released on August 2nd and can only be bought with fiat, weirdly enough. Collier said he will also release a version that can also be bought with Bitcoin. Aside from Bitcoin, the retro RPG detective game is set in a town where everyone is required by law to have a beard. The player, together with his pet dog Leo, must solve a mystery using fake beards, goofy items, and questionable wit, according to the press release. In practice, what that means is darts, trivia, talking to NPCs, and playing wacky mini games. So
That's
this
awesome.
sounds pretty fun.
I like these kind of things. There was another one, I forgot which country it was, where they were trying to promote Bitcoin by putting billboards around the city and having people decipher what these billboards said. Because within the billboard, you can pretty much get the seed phrase out of it. Somebody ended up figuring that out and got some Ethereum out of that, and it was pretty cool. I like these games, man. I like obviously the real world ones where you go out and find, like the billboard one. I like those ones. These I don't think I've seen something like this before. This is quite unique. First of all, you got to admire the beard in the photo. That beard is awesome. That's an awesome beard.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of style is that. I don't even know what style that is.
The beard, or
Yeah, the beard. Look at the image on the top.
Neck beard. That's full on beard, right?
That's full on beard. that's a real beard.
Chops plus the mustache plus the
Everything.
the bottom half. So it's everything. It's the full beard.
Awesome. There you go. So there's for your cryptonauts out there. There's a chance to get some crypto. Obviously, I would recommend using fiat instead of your Bitcoin. Obviously, because you want to stack Sats and HODL. Use your fiat because it's monopoly money and you can just get rid of it. All right, next news written by written by Ekenjenk. Definity ICP rises 28% in weekend boost. Okay, it keeps going up, huh? Definity's Internet Computer ICP coin has risen 28% over the past day to $45. Data from Nomics shows. It is the first major rise since the end of the last month, when ICP rose from $29.43 on June 26 to highs of $57 on June 29th. In the latest rally, the price started to rise around noon UTC yesterday, shortly after Definity tweeted that the blockchain had surpassed 100 million blocks. Bravo. Although that milestone is only symbolic for the blockchain's usage, it has managed to kick up a PR storm for the network. The rise comes 3 days after a California class action. A class action suit against allegedly that Definity held an unregistered security sales for ICP. The lawsuit was filed by investor Daniel Ocampo on behalf of all investors who bought ICP after May 10th. The lawsuit news didn't have immediate effect on the price. Securities lawsuits are common in crypto. Ripple, for instance, is facing its own securities lawsuit filed by the SEC over sales of its token XRP. While the token crashed following the lawsuit, XRP rose along with the rest of the market during this year's bull run, before crashing again when the market withered. Founded in 2016 by entrepreneur Dominic Williams, Definity is a blockchain project of decentralized data centers, which the creators pitch as a decentralized alternative to the centralized cloud computing industry that large technology companies like Amazon and Microsoft dominate. ICP is Definity's utility token. It allows holders to vote on proposals for the direction of the protocol and pay for transactions. It trades on exchanges just like Ethereum or XRP. ICP's current price of $45 is nowhere near its all-time high of $737 recorded on May 11th, a day after its immensely successful launch. At its peak, ICP was the 8th largest cryptocurrency. It has since slid to 20th position with a market cap of $6.1 billion. Last month's ICP's price surged by 15% to $42 after Goldman Sachs mentioned it in a report on cryptocurrencies. The investment bank said Definity, quote, could pave the way to the future. But Goldman also said Definity is, quote, untested, early stage, complex, like much of crypto. Ooh.
Yeah. ICP was really doing quite well. I mean, everything fell down. The bear market kind of got everybody. And it's been bear for a while now, several months. But yeah, it's interesting to see any one coin doing well again, as we're all hoping things go back not just to 63,000, Bitcoin 60, but kind of looking at the whole market hitting, $2.5 trillion again, because it's only at about 1.5 right now.
Right.
We're missing somebody took a lot of value out of the market, and that's good. But let's put it back.
Yeah, somebody scrubbed all the weak hands out of the market.
Exactly.
Which is fine. Like you said, it's fine. Like I said, I won't forget Ken buying Dogecoin. Ken, hopefully you sold your Dogecoin at the all-time high. I hope he did. I hope he did
too. It'll go back up again. I don't know if it'll reach 70 cents, but I don't want to call it, because last time I called something like that, it went way beyond.
Okay.
So.
What do you no, you got to call it Dogecoin. What do you think Dogecoin is going? It's at 22 cents right now.
Doge will never go above 69 cents again.
Really?
I'm joking.
Man, so my Doge bag is never going to go back up. Wah.
What, did you buy it 72?
No, I've never bought Doge over a penny.
Okay.
I bought it was like, how much? What did I say? I bought like 3 to 5,000. Wait, this is years ago. 3 to 5,000 for like 10 cents. Yeah, it's insane. Now it's 22 cents for one Doge. That is insane. But people are still trying to get in. Oh, it's affordable. 22 cents. It's affordable.
Yeah, compared to what?
Utility, man.
You want a cheap? There's plenty of other cheap coins out there, right?
Yeah, you got to figure out what's the use case. I mean, memes, right? Memes.
I think a lot of people are buying it in Robinhood. Honestly, I think that's where it's being bought most because Robinhood's got the biggest wallet. So
that, and then you got what is it, that new one, Shiba Inu, and then you got Baby Doge.
Yep.
Baby Doge is the newest one that just came onto the market, brand new. Nobody really even knows what it is, but Baby Doge is the newest thing. Yeah, I just felt like plugging that in just because I've read it somewhere. All right, next news.
All right, so this is the one that I find most fascinating. Brazilian police seize 33 million in Bitcoin exchange investigation. This article again by the same author of the last 5 articles.
Yeah, I mean he's been busy this weekend.
He's been very busy, yes. Brazilian police have seized 172 million Brazilian reals, that's their currency, or 33 million US dollars, in anti-money laundering bust. The fraud probe, termed Operation Exchange, covered 6 search warrants in Sao Paulo's Diadema municipality and the capital city itself, according to a July 22nd police statement. The investigation is still in progress, but the police allege that a number of cryptocurrency exchanges helped gangs launder money. The police found 17 bogus companies set up by criminals to launder money through crypto exchanges. After washing their money, the criminals planned to send the funds to offshore accounts. Over 5 months, one crypto exchange laundered 1.93 million from 6 fictitious companies, the police said, and 8 other companies received 2.9 million in crypto. The crypto exchanges hadn't verified the origin of these funds or the veracity of the companies, the police said. Courts seized assets from the companies and from 2 people connected with the investigation. Earlier this month, the Brazilian police wrapped up Operation Damon, an investigation into alleged embezzlement of at least 1.5 billion Brazilian reals, or about $300 million, and left 7,000 people as victims. The police arrested Claudio Oliveira, better known in the country as the Bitcoin King, who headed Bitcoin Banco Group, a custodian firm that promised extraordinary profits to anyone who trusted the company with their funds. But the firm claimed to have lost 7,000 Bitcoins at the end of 2019.
Wow.
Police claim that was part of the scheme. It took Brazilian police 3 years to finish Operation Damon. Operation Exchange, however, has just only begun. So it is, wow. I'm glad that the police caught somebody and a lot of other people. But yeah, it's
$268 million. You said 7,000 Bitcoin, right?
Well, I think they said at the time it was 300 million, but it's
Yeah.
it's still a lot of coin that these guys have been stealing.
Crazy.
So
That's crazy.
It's unfortunate, but I mean this happens quite often, right?
It does.
A lot
It
of
does.
people unfortunately like BitConnect.
Well, yeah, that's true. What I was gonna say was that there was a time in the early Bitcoin days where you were either in the Bitcoin circle or not in the Bitcoin circle, and what I mean by that is that you either understood what Bitcoin was, or if you did not, you viewed it as a criminal internet money because of these things that are going on. Just like this, there's a bunch of criminals using it, but it was very difficult to try to convince people that, first of all, don't know what Bitcoin is, second of all, don't understand what their own fiat is, and what's the third thing? Third thing is that they don't understand what is going on. Anybody can do this. You can, I think, what's his name? Andreas Antonopoulos said you can pretty much do this criminal exchange using bananas. It's still a criminal act, regardless of if it's Bitcoin or fiat. It doesn't matter. There's people out there that's going to do this no matter what. So I think when it comes down to this, don't trust anyone with your Bitcoin. Make sure you're the custody of your own private keys, right?
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you keep your own private keys private.
And if you
show them
can't,
on your YouTube channel.
if you can't do that, then I do have a donation wallet. You can definitely just put it in my wallet, and I'll keep it secure.
I'll keep it safe for you.
I'll
Right,
keep it
exactly.
safe.
Yeah. Maybe your private keys, and I'll keep your Bitcoin safe for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to people, man. That's horrible. If anything, if people want to come up and talk to us, and by the way, this is where I'm going to plug in. If you guys want to reach out to, for the cryptonauts out there, want to reach out to us, you can definitely reach out to us in Discord, and chit chat with us on how to get set up in crypto. I'm sure. Actually, let's just plug in a few things right now. We got Zelcore. I highly recommend using Zelcore wallet. Coinbase. Would you recommend Coinbase, Jake, for people that are just getting into it?
Yes, I'd say. And the neat thing about Coinbase, and I've actually recommended Coinbase to a couple people in the last 2 weeks, because it teaches you about Bitcoin in a very, or not just Bitcoin, but other coins in a very simple and easy to understand way. I can definitely say, having tried to explain Bitcoin and just generally blockchain to people who are brand new to the concept, is I've almost resigned myself to just telling them, think of it like stocks. I mean, I know it's not stocks, but it's the closest analogy. Right. If you know what stocks are, then you can kind of get the idea of what Bitcoin is. But that's the super simplified, dumbed down version of it. It's not really like that, obviously. But yeah, Coinbase is a great place to start because they will pay you. They'll actually give you up to $100 in coin if you take their little courses.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I earned a lot more than that, dude. No joke. I won't say how much I've earned, but since I've been in Bitcoin for all these years, I've been doing all their free lessons, and obviously they pay you out. And some of those things have went up to the moon, and those are looking really nice. I mean, literally everything in my wallet right now in Coinbase is all just free crypto that I've had. Everything that I paid for, I withdraw, but everything that's free just stays in there. I look at them like, how is that? Whatever. I'm not gonna argue about it. It's free. It's free crypto.
I like Coinbase best because it's an easy, well, relativistically easy way to transfer something from coin back to fiat. And even from a business, I still use Coinbase in order to do that. I mean, obviously you get taxed on it, but I don't care because it makes it the easiest to get. You just give them a coin, and then they give you the fiat, and you're done. You transfer it whatever bank you want. There are other companies that do that, but Coinbase is one of the largest.
Right. What about an alternative, like an exchange? What exchange would you recommend for? These are the two. Right now, let's call this the 2 Satoshi part of the show right now. We're giving out some crypto knowledge right now. So, yeah. What exchange would you recommend? Personally, I would probably go with Binance.
Well, I mean, Binance is obviously the largest, much
well,
larger than
Binance US.
Right, but I mean Binance as a whole.
Yeah.
Binance.com definitely is the largest by a factor of 10. In fact, I think Coinbase is actually the third largest, not even the second. I have so many wallet exchange interfaces. I would say Binance US actually is a pretty comparable system. It's a lot more coins on it than Coinbase does. So if you're looking to invest in a lot of different things, it's a good place to go. But you do need a little bit more advanced comprehension. So I was like, Coinbase is where you start. There's other ones like Gemini and Crypto.com that are out there, but they're not nearly don't have quite as many coins as Coinbase does, and definitely not as many as Binance does.
Right.
Personally, I've been using Bittrex since it started. And Bittrex was harder to get into because originally they were very, very, very restrictive with what they could do. But I like Bittrex because it's so dead simple. There's the one thing I don't like about Coinbase is it tries to make it more fiat enabled. They're trying to make you think fiat is like crypto, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it confuses me occasionally. Well, how do you get from here to there, and how do you get from here to there? Oh, you do this. The terms they use just don't make sense to me. But Bittrex doesn't really do that. So for me, I prefer Bittrex. I wouldn't say Bittrex is a novice-friendly exchange, but it's a little more to the point. They don't try to hide things with weird verbiage. And there is another problem that a lot of smaller exchanges tend to have, and that is they have a minimum trade amount, whereas Coinbase does not have a minimum trade amount. You can trade as little as you like. there's a restriction that Bittrex puts on their coins, on their trades, that you can have, I think, no less than $30 worth of coin when you're trying to make a purchase. So that's one of the disadvantages of those smaller exchanges. I understand their reasons; they need to make some money, and Coinbase definitely will make money off of you. That's probably the reason I don't. Once you start understanding how to trade, you need to move away from Coinbase. That's my opinion. It's easy, but they take advantage of the novice's lack of experience on Coinbase quite often. The fees that they charge you for making a direct transfer are ridiculously high. And if you're not trading more than $1,000 on a regular basis, I don't recommend that you do much trading at all on Coinbase. So it's not as simple as stock exchange trades are. And like, most stock exchanges, they're free, right? You can now buy and sell stocks for free on almost any stock exchange. Someone's making money in the background, but they're not making it off you directly. Whereas when it comes to Coinbase, they are making money off you directly. So it's because of the volatility of the market, you're going to pay a higher fee.
Yeah. I think what I forgot to mention was Celsius, and that's a referral link we have. We also have the referral link for Coinbase. What else? Yeah. The reason I like Celsius is you can buy crypto within the app at the market's most affordable. When it comes to fees, they have the most affordable fees in comparison to anyone else out there. It's so crazy how affordable it is. I'm surprised more people don't use it. And on top of that, when you leave your crypto in the wallet, just literally you don't do anything. You just buy it and just leave it there. Every single week, Monday morning, guess what? You're going to have compounded interest added to your account in like-kind crypto. That's what I like. So if you buy Bitcoin, you're going to earn Bitcoin when it comes every single week. Monday, it's going to come in. If you buy Litecoin, Ethereum, and there's a bunch of other altcoins out there that you can purchase within the app. So
they have about 20 different coins on the platform that you can purchase and hold. And they do actually have one of the things I really like about Celsius is they also offer insurance, which is not something you see on most exchanges.
Right.
So if you want to protect your coin, they have an insurance plan. It's a percentage of, basically knock off a percentage you would have otherwise been earning. But I do appreciate the fact that they're saying we recognize that this is something it may be unpreventable, that theft on the platform may occur. Not that they're planning for it, but they're respecting the fact that they don't know everything. So, you can go from the standpoint of a custodial company, let's say Franklin Templeton or Goldman Sachs or something like that. They're supposed to be trustworthy. But if they do get hacked, do you have insurance? Yes or no? Well, Celsius provides insurance for that potential unknown, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I also have a new website. Not a new website. It's their old website, but now they finally integrated the app within the web. So now you don't have to just download the app. You can just go to your computer and go to celsius.network and log in there or get set up there. So a lot of people have been asking for that. Now it's available. All right, so we're gonna get wrapping up this episode. But before we do, I want to thank all the nations for listening to us. I have not done this in a while, in a good few months. So I'm gonna go through each single country that is listening to us to date. It's gonna take a while, Jake. So I don't know if you want to take a nap and come back in a bit. All right, here we go. First, we got United States. United Kingdoms. Oh, thank you and thank you. Australia, thank you. Canada, thank you. Ireland, thank you. India, thank you. Finland, thank you. Germany, thank you. Singapore, thank you. Spain, thank you. Netherlands, thank you. South Korea, thank you. Puerto Rico, gracias. New Zealand, thank you. South Africa, thank you. France, thank you. Do you know how to say thank you in French? Jake?
Say again?
Do you know how to say thank you in French? No?
I don't remember. I should know this.
You should know this, yeah. Okay, next. Sweden, thank you. Mexico, gracias. All right. Denmark, thank you. Brazil, thank you. Argentina, thank you. Turkey, thank you. Indonesia, thank you. Philippines, thank you. Portugal, thank you. Romania, thank you. Israel, thank you. Switzerland, thank you. Man, I'm getting tired. Should I keep going? We're not even halfway
It's
yet.
like if we had a Patreon, we should just scroll all the thank yous of all the people up on the screen.
Reals.
Yeah.
Austria, thank you. Vietnam, thank you. Italy, thank you. Japan, thank you. Malaysia, thank you. Norway, thank you. Thailand, thank you. Belgium, thank you. Chile, thank you. Poland, thank you. Hungary, thank you. Peru, thank you. Ukraine, thank you. Serbia, thank you. Lebanon, thank you. Slovakia, thank you. Malta, thank you. Czech Republic, thank you. Hong Kong, thank you. Greece, thank you. Jamaica, thank you. Qatar, thank you. Is that how you say Qatar? Qatar.
Qatar, that's right.
Nigeria, thank you. Russia, thank you. Oh, we got the Russians in the house? Oh, that's new. Thank you, Russia. Croatia, thank you. United Arab Emirates, thank you. Taiwan, thank you. Morocco, thank you. Ghana, thank you. Bulgaria, thank you. Costa Rica, thank you. Iran, thank you. Lithuania, thank you. Luxembourg, thank you. Colombia, thank you. Egypt, thank you. Egypt, wow, nice. Estonia, thank you. Tunisia, thank you. Nepal, thank you. Pakistan, thank you. Dominican Republic, thank you. Albania, thank you. Latvia, thank you. I think by now everyone's probably gonna end the episode. Like, okay, we're done with this. There's still a lot more thank yous to go. There's a lot of nations around the world. This is crazy.
There's
how many
230
people...
of them, so
yeah,
probably not think of all of them individually. We could just
we're almost
put
done.
it in the list at the bottom.
We're almost done. Latvia, thank you. Iceland, thank you. Panama, thank you. Cyprus, thank you. Oman, thank you. El Salvador, thank you. Republic of Lithuania, thank you. Kazakhstan, thank you. Montenegro, thank you. Armenia, thank you. Saudi Arabia, thank you. Trinidad and Tobago, thank you. Sri Lanka, thank you. Venezuela, thank you. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Herzegovina, huh. Okay, thank you. Maldives, thank you. Dominica, thank you. Ecuador, thank you. And Brunei,
I think.
Brunei, thank you. Wow, that's insane. That's all the nations listen to us.
I feel like you were thanking everybody from the Olympics, right?
Exactly right. That's crazy how this podcast has grown so much around the world, and it just continues to keep growing and growing and growing. All thanks to everyone around the world listening to us. We definitely appreciate the positive feedback. I know that the rest of the C3 Media team appreciates that. That's why we keep going. This is all voluntary. We don't get paid for this, but if you would like to donate, we do obviously have some a donation.
Crypto wallets.
Yeah, crypto wallets over at c3media.tech. If you want to go ahead and donate to that, that does go to the C3 Media team. And yeah, with that said, thank you all for listening. Until next time, stack sats and hodl. Adios.